Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our first of two live broadcasts. Tonight, we have our second session of boot camp. Let me just take a quick peek and see who's here. Now, for those of you that are friends that are watching this on Facebook and from LinkedIn, and for those of you that are watching this on my YouTube channel, I want to share with you something that will enable all of you to grow your business faster. In fact, over the weekend, we introduced a new 90-second prospecting discovery for LinkedIn and Facebook. That's going to make it easier for you to ensure that you're talking to the right people. The key is to put yourself out there so people think you're there. Set your settings so that every time someone looks at your profile, they see you're there. And then it's all about conversation. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I've got a number of case studies that we're going to be introducing to everyone in our July boot camp. We have new scripts. We have new variations of scripts. And the bottom line is you control the conversation that you have with everyone by asking questions. When you send someone a text, the last thing that they should see is a question. So here's an example of what you would say to somebody that doesn't know anything about network marketing. The student, the prospector, is in black. The prospect is in blue. So the prospector goes, "Good morning. I think your profile here on LinkedIn and your experience should be enough to get a job. Many of the retail management professionals that I work with have your skills training people and building teams, are starting new careers outside of retail. What do you know about the network marketing business model?" Now, here's an example. This is an example of a transition. We've identified the need. Now we want to introduce the business potential, and we use the words that we've learned from them, your skills training people and building teams. What do you know about the network marketing business model, which is something you always want to get the answer to before you talk to anybody about your business? Not as much as I should, I'm sure. I try to be specific with connections and messaging. And when I use the term network marketing, I'm referring to companies like Amway, Nu Skin, Avon, and Mary Kay. What experience have you had with companies like these? So it's important before you talk to people about your business, you know what their experience is, because for all you know, they were already in your company. I have no experience with this style of company. I have mostly worked in person-to-person retail. I'm not surprised that you don't know much about network marketing, so let me give you some information about it. Network marketing companies, and this is in the scripts book, but the new scripts that we're going to be introducing have slight modifications that make the script stronger. Network marketing companies enable professionals that like to sell and build teams, which is the prospect he's talking to, with a desire to make money without limits, to start a business around products or a service that are constantly in demand and serves a huge market. Network marketers are passionate about their products and companies because they help so many people. Many companies are public companies and have their stock traded on the New York Stock Exchange. Network marketing companies rely on teams of entrepreneurial-minded people to use word of mouth advertising to generate sales and reward everyone with healthy commissions on sales for doing so. Now, Paul, talking about artificial intelligence, this is right along those lines because you say the same things over and over to people. Now, what attracts most people to network marketing is a residual income component. So once people start buying the products being recommended, you continue to get paid every time they reorder them. It would be like you told someone that didn't know anything about Target where a store was. And when they went to the store and bought anything, Target paid you a sales commission on whatever they purchased. The icing on the cake is that every time they returned to the store in the future and bought something else, you would continue to get paid for what they bought. Additionally, if they told a friend about Target and their friend went to Target and bought something, you'd earn a commission on what they purchased too. Once people start buying the products being recommended, everyone continues to get paid every time they reorder them. Now, for all intents and purposes, this is a copy and paste situation with a little editing in case you're in a country where they wouldn't know anything about Target. The most successful people in network marketing not only love to sell, which is the prospect he's talking to, they love building teams and teaching others about the business. With the experience listed on your profile, you'd be very successful in my business. Would you like to know more about my company, how we would work together, and the help available to you to build your own team? Sure. I'm always open to new ideas and experiences. And so this would lead all of you to Project Launch Script. Here's another one. I know how you feel about previously failing in network marketing. Boy, do I know how you feel. I felt the same way, and most of the people that I know who tried it crashed, burned, and wasted a lot of time and money too. LOL. Inviting people to your home, going to their home to sell, calling friends turns most people off. But when I had a friend show me how to build a growing network marketing business on the internet in less than an hour or two a day, I gave it another try, and I'm so glad I did. Thanks to social networks like LinkedIn and Facebook, more people than ever before are making money in network marketing. I'd be delighted to show you how you can earn a very nice living without a boss and work your own hours, which is what the person was looking for. Many people today have a negative attitude about network marketing because of their bad experience. Unfortunately, most people that recruit others have no idea how to train the people they bring into the business to be successful, and they leave the new recruits hanging. The truth is that network marketing is a great fit for everyone if they receive proper training. And with your previous experience in the companies you tried, and your people skills as a coach, you would be very successful in any network marketing company under the right conditions. To be successful in network marketing today, one must first be passionate about the company you're working with and the products they produce. Too many people get into network marketing for the wrong reasons, like just trying to make money, and end up failing. Network marketing has changed a great deal today thanks to social networks like LinkedIn and Facebook. You don't have to chase customers, friends, and family, or go to meetings or do presentations in people's homes, nor do you have to spend money on advertising or buying leads. You have to address all of the negative concerns of the person that you're talking to. Today, it's possible for someone with your experience working with people and your coaching skills to be very successful in network marketing. Achieving success in network marketing today, however, is a team effort where you work with someone that is truly dedicated to helping you succeed and is part of a group of people who each help each other become successful. I'm partnered with one of the top earners in the company I work with, who's devoted to helping me succeed and everyone that I work with. I'm not saying all of this to try to sell you on what I'm doing, but I have to admit that I enjoy working with you. I earnestly suggest, this is where you take the high road, okay? Take the position that, look, I don't care whether you get in my business or not. I like you, and I'm telling you, If you got a negative attitude about network marketing, I understand why. You know what you know, but you don't know what you don't know. So I only suggest you find a company that had products you could be passionate about, then connect with someone that's successful and become part of a team. Because as a coach, you're only making money when you're working with a client. The most successful people in network marketing today, people making high 6- and 7-figure incomes, all devote their time to developing people and coaching them to be successful in a business and in life. I have a system that's enabling me to build a growing business in my company on LinkedIn and Facebook that's generating a growing stream of residual income. Would you like to know more about my company and how we can be working together? Every one of these examples that I'm giving you has resulted in dozens of sales that I know about. And if we expand it out, I'm sure there are tens of thousands of people that are doing the same thing. This one is especially great. Someone has already told me about your company, and I don't think it's for me. Now, this one is especially helpful for those of you that are building a network marketing business, but it doesn't matter what the business is, okay? Thank you for the offer. And this was where qualified the person had been in retail sales for 20 years. Company went out of business. So she moved. She's in a new town, doesn't know anybody. She's looking for work and she's struggling because there are no retail stores that can offer her the same level of opportunity to make a living. So first part of the conversation was textbook. Start to show her the business, bring up the company name, working with a company called Melaleuca. And the person comes back and says, thank you for the offer, but I already have someone talk to me about this. I did a Zoom and took a quiz to see what level I am, and I don't think that this is for me. By the way, the person ended up enrolling into Melaleuca. I'm not surprised that other people in my company have approached you after working with them. The open to work frame around your photo is working as a virtual magnet that will be drawing hundreds of people in network marketing from all kinds of companies to approach you. And I know how you feel. I'm quite familiar with how you've been approached. And I'm sorry to say that many people in my business, in their effort to recruit people, are using old-fashioned presentations, outdated tools, and information that would prevent me from joining my company too. Put a little humor in it, LOL, laughing out loud. Would you mind sharing with me your impression of what you saw and why you don't think it's for you? I'd really appreciate it. So the person came back. I simply don't know who I would market the items to. I personally like to see things in person before shopping. I'm not an online shopper. Even when most things are closed down last year, I still went to the grocery store or Walmart. If I couldn't get something there, I just did without. But the key, I don't know who I would market to, because the general approach inside Melaleuca is we're going to talk to people that we know. We're going to talk to our friends. That's the first thing we're going to do. And we're teaching you another approach that frankly works better. Now, I've been thinking about our conversation last week regarding your experience with someone who tried telling you about Melaleuca, and your answer was very insightful. As I said, most Melaleuca reps, when talking about the company, present the business in the way it was presented to you, and I would not have joined the company either. Your response, you wouldn't know who you'd market to, gave it away. You see, most people are typically taught these old school methods that involve only approaching the people that they know. And it's probably how you were taught to do Tastefully Simple too. She had previously been involved in a direct sales company and she did very well. That was a door-to-door business before she got into retail sales and then management. I was going to propose to you that I teach you how to build the business much faster with our latest online presentations and tools that will enable you to build a fast-growing team on LinkedIn and other social networks. There are literally hundreds of thousands of professionals on LinkedIn that have lost their jobs or have watched their careers go up in smoke as the companies they work for close, who are eager to talk to you. I've been taught a system that's not widely known in Melaleuca that would enable you to build your business almost entirely on the internet, and I planned on showing it to you. Now, it doesn't matter what the company is. We have examples here that mention a number of companies. Replace your company with what you see here because the process is the same for everyone. It's easy to do and easy to teach others, and that's why I originally brought it up to you. With your experience working with people, training them, and building teams, you have the skills to be successfully teaching others how to build a business. I can show you how to pick out the people on LinkedIn that you know in advance would be anxious to talk to you and eager to get into business with you, so you never experience rejection. To be honest, it's so much fun to do that it doesn't feel like work. And as for your preference for wanting to see things in person before shopping, I'm like you are. I enjoy going to the store because I usually end up buying things I forgot I needed. I don't buy everything I need online. However, I'm sure you'd have to admit that there are some things that you routinely purchase every month that you don't have to touch on a store shelf. In fact, you'd appreciate having them delivered to your home on a regular basis, as they never change. That's what I discovered. It is critically important when people give you potential objections that you acknowledge them and show them a solution or an answer. You have to deal with the objections as they come, or the questions. The special project I'm about to launch does not involve talking to your family and friends, nor does it involve searching for customers among the people that you know and then helping them get customers. It's about teaching you how to leverage the power of LinkedIn to enroll people that you don't know, that have the skills and experience to be very successful, just like you. When you're all other professionals who are eager to sink their teeth into what will become the last thing they ever do and help them thrive, the satisfaction you'll feel outweighs the income you'll make. Helping people turn their lives around and become the best that they can be is the unintended consequences of building this business. We're getting the language from the profile of the person that we're talking to. After working in one store for 16 years, building and training teams so the store prospered, and then having them close under you, has to be heartbreaking. Perhaps this is the time in your life to start building another team in your own business and help everyone, including yourself, prosper. Would you allow me to show you how we would work together and show you what the other person didn't show you, so you get the whole picture? Person came back, not right away. It was somewhat almost like a 2 or a 3 week lapse before the person responded to a post, was open to the presentation, and then signed up in the business. So after the conversation, we posted, if you don't build your dream, someone else will hire you to help them build theirs. A few days later, we posted this, doing insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. And another one, a bend in the road is not the end of the road unless you fail to make the turn. So it's these daily posts that are going to keep you in front of the people that you're connected to, or you want to be connected to. Here's another one. How to explain network marketing to someone that tells you based on their personal experience. It's not really something that I personally see myself doing, because what happens is whatever they experience in the business, there's an old expression, when you bring somebody into your network marketing business, by the time they're ready to sign up, they're 90% trained because they expect or they anticipate that in order to build the business, they have to do what you do or what you just did to them. I've been fortunate enough to find a vehicle that allows me to do both, which has been a ton of fun and continues to inspire me. What is your experience with network marketing? The last thing a person should see is a question. Thank you so much for sharing that. That's inspiring. I've had some experience with people that partner with Amway, Melaleuca, Transamerica, and WFG, which is World Financial Group. Do you currently use any of these as your vehicle? Not any of them. I'm currently partnered with LifeVantage. Have you heard of the company? I'm not familiar with LifeVantage. What kind of company is it? So here, Scott goes off and he starts to give him a commercial. It's a company that focuses their main product line on activating the body, blah, 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 blah. Pretty, and now commissions are up. This is not what you do. And here's a video that talks about the business. This is not what you're supposed to do. You answer their question. You could have gone, LifeVantage is an international company in the health and wellness industry. And that's all he should have said. So all of this, flaming waste of time. And this is what the person is used to getting. Every time they talk to a network marketing, as soon as they ask that question, bam, they get slammed with a commercial. That's awesome, both for the product and for the comp increase. Agreed, pretty exciting times. So you said you have some experience with people in several different network marketing companies. Have you ever been involved with a network marketing company in the past as a distributor, as a consultant? Wrong question. If you were going to ask the question that can be answered with a yes or a no. What companies have you worked with in the past? But that's not the right question either. I have attended some conferences and have had meetings with people that work with network marketing companies. I've been impressed by some that focus on mentorship and culture development. My personal takeaway from these experiences is that it's not really something that I personally see myself doing. Because he goes to a home party, goes to a meeting, and he gets slammed with all kinds of stuff, all around the notion that you go to your friends and the people in your warm market. Now we understand why people are encouraged to do that, but if you've been in more than one network marketing company, you're a member of what they call the No Friends Left Club. You know, you can't keep going back to your friends. Now, there's a saying that network marketing is a personal development program wrapped up in a compensation plan. Things change and all the companies are definitely not created equal. As a retired Army Lieutenant Colonel, mentorship, team building, and building a great culture are the cornerstones of how I conduct business. The culture of this company is one of the main things that attracted me to this company. Would you be open to exploring what we do so that you have the information that you needed to make an educated decision? And again, this is not the way to go. It's not about you and your business. It's about the other person. And of course, we're also talking to somebody that there's no obvious need. The guy's got a job. He's working in a good company. So we use this strategy, and I got to tell you, my son, bless his heart, came up with this back in 2016. It was hysterical. Okay, where you can take back something that you said that you wish you had. So you have the emoji of the slapping your head in the face. Oh my God, I can't believe I sent you that a message that was meant for someone else. and sent them a message meant for you. LOL. Sometimes I'm obviously talking to too many people at the same time. The message meant for you was, I have to say that it's no wonder that LinkedIn suggested that we connect, because I didn't realize how much we had in common until I read the details of your profile. Like you, my passions are helping others to develop themselves to be the best that they can be and become leaders too. I wasn't surprised about your personal takeaway from your experiences about network marketing in your last message either. I've experienced the same things, sat through many old school MLM presentations, heard what you heard, and decided many years ago that it wasn't for me either. I was wrong. Thanks to social networks like LinkedIn and Facebook, you don't have to chase your family and friends, chase people at the mall, invite people to meetings, do home presentations, buy leads, or advertise for prospects. It wasn't until a good friend showed me that to be very successful in network marketing, it's not about selling or doing to prospects what was done to you and me. It's about teaching, training, and helping people change their lives, which is what our prospect in his profile said they love to do. To be successful in network marketing requires three things. One, you have to be passionate about the products being sold and the company that makes them, passionate to the point that you tell people about them even if you weren't getting paid to do it. Two, you have to be working with someone that's very successful and knows how to build the business on LinkedIn and Facebook. They must be devoted to helping you learn the business and then help you build and train your team. And third, you must have good online tools about the company and products you and everyone on your team can be successful too. Three things to be successful. You're going to imprint this in your brain because you're going to be using that a lot. Your profile shows that you have the skills and experience to develop successful teams, help others improve, and develop people into leaders. That's what most companies are looking for from their managers or trainers. But as you know, in the business world, things can change. One day you're employed, and the next day you're looking for your next management role. In your case, you've worked for 3 different companies in the last 5 years. As one example, managers that work for Bed Bath & Beyond for 17 years are now out of work and looking for their next job. Today, you're leading a team in a growing company that you're excited about and making the owners of the company rich while you earn your salary and bonuses. One day in the future, after working for a number of other companies, you'll come to the logical conclusion that it's time to start making yourself rich and help others become rich too in their own business. When that time comes, I hope you'll give network marketing another look and find a company that you can be passionate about. If and when that time ever comes, I hope you reach out to me because I know that you'd enjoy working with me and I would enjoy working with you. Let's stay in touch. How do we stay in touch? We stay in touch with posts. That's all. You don't even need conversation. No worries about the message mix-up. Haha, I completely understand. And I have to say, I can connect more with your refreshing take on network marketing and your emphasis on leadership and development than I have with all my prior experiences. And I certainly will keep you in mind and would love to stay in touch. Keep up the awesome leadership. You're planting seeds. Every time you make a connection, you're planting seeds and you nourish the relationship with texting back and forth and sharing posts. When your prospect previously failed. Now, let me see, she's not here. But this is a take. Bunmate was talking to a lieutenant colonel in the Air Force that was also a nurse. The conversation initially started last November. He enrolled in the business in June. That's 8 months. But if we add up the amount of texting time that took place between Bunmate and the colonel, a little over an hour, spread out over 8 months. So Bunmy writes, that sounds like the position that comes with a lot of responsibility. You know, many of the professionals that I work with on LinkedIn are nurses that want to generate an additional income source. Perhaps you know some nurses that want to make extra income. What do you know about the network marketing business model? So she was looking for a referral initially. I've been into several network marketing models in the past. I don't think it's for me, thanks. Well, I hope you had a good weekend. I'm not surprised with your experiences that you've been into several network marketing companies in the past. What companies have you been with? Well, thanks for asking about my weekend. I bless the Lord. Hopefully yours was good too. Some companies I engaged with in the past include Unicity, Melaleuca, Forever Living, Zervita, Prepaid Legal, etc. I had a blessing weekend. Thank you. Why did you stop working with those companies? They were all hyped up and the promised results never materialized despite putting a lot of work in. I stopped because I cherish my integrity and my credibility. I'm not surprised you didn't do well. I talk to people all the time that went through the same thing you experienced. What prompted you to get involved with these companies in the first place? This is a critical question to ask. Most people get involved with a network marketing company because they want to make a side income. They could be in 8, 9, 10 different companies and they go in and out, in and out, in and out. If they're not making that side income, most likely they're still looking. Now, you may walk away from somebody, or you may try to sell someone your business and they say no. And then 2 months later, you discover, oh my God, they told me they would never do network marketing again. And they signed up for another network marketing company. Why? Because the person that they were talking to that sold them on another deal developed rapport and a relationship. It's more about the relationship with the person than the company. So what prompted you to get involved with these companies in the first place? I was looking for an additional level of income stream and wanted to stay healthy. How long were you with them? Last year. Now this is live, back and forth, back and forth. I can relate to you on that. We're all trying to stay healthy. We've seen so much. What company were you with last year? Now, some of the folks that were in our boot camp in May, when a lot of this took place, were watching this happen live. Max International. I've heard of Max. I know someone who was taking their products. Are you still taking their products? Nope. You know, I talk to people all the time that went through the same things you experienced. And I also know a lot of people who have enjoyed tremendous success in network marketing. You see, to be successful in network marketing, you need 3 things. 1, you need to be working with a company that has the products or services that you can be passionate about, passionate to the point that you enjoy telling people about them without getting paid to do it. 2, you have to be working with someone that's successful, knows how to use social networks like LinkedIn and Facebook to build the business, and that's committed and dedicated to helping you succeed and build your team. The one thing that the people you're talking to are all thinking in the back of their mind, can I really do this? Is this something that I can be successful? Will you help me do this? They don't say it, but that's what they're thinking. So we set them at ease. You have to be working with someone that's successful, knows how to use social networks like LinkedIn and Facebook to build a business, and that's committed and dedicated to helping you succeed and build your team. And third, you need good online tools to do it. Based on your past experience and the things you've done, I'm not surprised that you've tried network marketing. Frankly, I'm not surprised that you didn't do well either. People that have your experience are generally very successful in network marketing. You know, you have the people skills, financial skills, training skills, and leadership skills to be very successful in network marketing. That's why you kept giving it another try. So I understand why you've had bad experiences. So I understand you've had bad experiences, but I also understand why. Question, would you be open to looking at another company where there's nothing hyped and you would quickly see the opportunity? And he writes back, and more important than that, We have a system that can help you build the business virtually in an hour to a day without losing your integrity and credibility, chasing people, your friends, family, spend money on advertising and buying leads. I'd like to know more about this company if you'd like to share. Of course, they're going to say they'd like to know more. I'd be delighted to share the information with you. I'm working, and again, this is where you would put your information in. This is your story. This is the information about your company. We're with a company called LifeWave. I started using the products 10 months ago as a result of an injury. Affected my brain. I couldn't maintain my balance, blah, blah, blah. The time I spent working with therapists was not helping with my problems. When my husband's business partner recommended LifeWave products to me, I was desperate. You can learn more about the company here. You're going to find that this is the easiest and least expensive way to start a business with products that you can truly be passionate about. That has no limits on how big it gets. If I didn't think you'd be successful, I wouldn't be talking to you about it now. Project launch script that creates urgency. I usually don't do this because we haven't had much time to learn about each other. But since time is of the essence and you have the people skills, financial skills, training skills, and leadership skills to be very successful in my business, I'm about to launch a special project to help 2 people become top earners and leaders in my company using LinkedIn in the next 90 days and earn $15,000. Would you like to know more about how we can get started making some income? I know you'll enjoy working with me. When would you have time to go over the details? I'll take a look. And there was some back and forth, setting up a time to look. She set up a webinar. After that, we sent the 3 C's of life: choices, chances, changes. You must make a choice to take a chance or your life will never change. All right, now, while we're waiting for the person to get back, every once in a while, we're sending little messages. But for the most of the time, it's all about posting. I hope you have a great day. I just discovered that on LinkedIn, there are 27,000 nurses looking for an opportunity to make extra income that are eager to talk to me. I so look forward to working with you. Hope you have a nice day. And then came the post. Empowering those around you to be heard and valued makes a difference between a leader who simply instructs and one who inspires. Integrity, insight, and inclusiveness are the 3 essential qualities of leadership. Hope you had a nice weekend. I thought you might like this quote. Thanks for sharing. Greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is to always try just one more time. And then, whoops, let me go back. Defeat your enemies with success. If someone else has done it, I can do it too. If no one has, then I can be the first. So every other day, he's getting a post. You'll never know what you are capable of until you take that first step and go for it. The world is yours. Wakes up in the morning, he goes over to LinkedIn, boom, he's got this little quote from her. We don't grow when things are easy. We grow when we face challenges. Dream it, then do it. Transform your biggest wishes into achievable goals. And sending gifts, sending movable images, get the highest activity. No matter what you've been going through, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. We cannot change the cards we are dealt, just how we play the hand. So you're posting this for everybody that you're connected with to see. But we're going to focus especially on the people that clearly have the potential, the skills to be successful. The more successful you are, is going to determine by the caliber of the people that you talk to. If you can dream it, you can do it. If you don't build your dreams, someone will hire you to help build theirs. Remember that the reason you're doing this is to make your life better. You're never going to know which one of your connections is going to see this, and it's going to ring a bell. Focus on where you want to go, not where you are. Stay strong. A positive attitude gives you power over your circumstances instead of your circumstances having power over you. Trust the magic of new beginnings. Change takes time. Keep your eye on the prize, not the obstacles. Today is another chance to get better. Take the risk or lose the chance. If you don't like how things are, change it. You're not a tree. Jim Rohn has phenomenal quotes supporting network marketing. You could get hundreds of them on Brainy Quote. No chances come for you. You got to go get them. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, and do more, and become more, you're a leader. This is especially appreciated by people in management. Leadership is about making others better as a result of your presence and making sure that impact lasts in your absence. Again, especially appreciated by people in management. Difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. The greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the greatest things. He's the one that gets the people to do the greatest things. One of the greatest values of mentors is the ability to see ahead what others cannot see and to help them navigate a course to their destination. There are thousands of quotes available for you to share. So realistically, I want you to think in these terms. If you're going to send out 2 posts a day, and you're going to do it 5 days a week, that's 10 a week. It's 40. No, 10 a week, 40 a month. It's 4 weeks. So you got 40. And what you want to do is you want to develop 3 months worth. It's 120. Now you're constantly going to be looking for new quotes, better quotes. So your library of quotes is going to improve. But you have your basic 3-month supply. And when we're searching for new quotes, in 20 minutes, we could come up with 5 or 6 new ones. The process is called spaced repetition. You could be using the same quote once a week. I am not failed. My success is just postponed. Why are you killing yourself for a job that will replace you in a week if you die? Take care of yourself. A diamond is just coal that never gave up. Never consider the possibility of failure. If you persist, you will be successful. Brian Tracy has dozens and dozens of great quotes that you can use. Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambition. Small people always do that, but the really great people make you feel that you too can become great. Mark Twain has phenomenal messages. My favorite that I don't have here, but I'm going to get it, is politicians are like diapers, and they need to be changed often for the same reason. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Leaders don't create followers, they create more leaders. If you want the rainbow, you got to put up with the rain. Do not be embarrassed by your failures. Learn from them. Start again. People will react. People will respond. to the ones that resonate with them. But even if they don't resonate, the fact that you're putting this stuff out there raises your level in everybody's eyes about your position. It's always seems impossible until it's done. Positive thinking will let you do everything better than negative thinking will. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. I hear, I know, I see, I remember, I do, I understand. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Leadership and learning are indispensable to each other. And this one, she sent a message. I wanted to share this with you. We don't have to worry about coming up with something to say. You can't beat the person who never gives up. Hey, it's Friday. How are you doing? Never answered. God is a God of endless opportunities to do good, the God of the open door. It's Friday. How are you doing? And finally, on an unofficial holiday, she posted this on LinkedIn and she shared it. Today is National Nurses Day. And he wrote back, thanks. Posted, if you want the rainbow, you got to put up with the rain. Again, this was a repeat. And then he comes back with a question. My main concern is, why are these products not readily marketable at stores if they're producing such life-saving outcomes? I honestly still struggle with the MLM type of a business. So we jumped in and we wrote, I understand why you're mentally struggling with the MLM business model, considering all of your previous MLM experiences. Remember, at one point in time, so did I. The answer to your question is, as to why our products are not readily marketable at stores since they produce such great life-saving outcomes, is this. It's simple. When a company has developed a product, there are two ways to bring it to the market: MLM, or attempt to retail the product through retail stores. The MLM model is less expensive for the company and produces faster results than retail. MLM appeals to many companies as a way to get their products in front of customers more quickly and with less overhead compared to a traditional retail model. By relying on direct selling to consumers, MLMs grow through expanding networks of independent distributors faster than they would if they were just sitting on a shelf. Again, shared a motivational image. Always seems impossible until it's done. I hope you had a great week. Faith consists in believing where it is beyond the power of reason to believe. So she posted this on LinkedIn and shared it with him and about 20 other prospects. Good morning. Each morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. Just a little put yourself in their face. I just sent it to a good friend. I thought you'd like it too. If you're with God, nothing is big enough to stop you. If you're with him and you know it, amen. So they've got this connection. She's not pushing, just enhancing the relationship with posts. All right, Memorial Day weekend comes up at the end of May. I want to wish them a safe Memorial Day weekend. May God continue to bless and be with you for your service. How have you been doing? He ended up signing up in her business. From November to June. That was all the dialogue between them. Follow the scripts or you will fail. Hey, Billy, LinkedIn suggested several times that we connect, and after a quick scan of your profile, it seems that you're the type of person I would introduce myself to at a networking event. So I have to agree. As I build my connections on LinkedIn, I hope you'll agree to connect. Warmly, Eric. So Billy writes back, it's nice to connect with you. Oh, he doesn't write back anything. So now he follows up with the icebreaker. It's nice to connect with you on LinkedIn. I've made some amazing new friends this way. Why'd you leave your last job? Remember, we always want to end with a question. No answer. Hope you had a great weekend. I see you're an energetic and passionate leader with a strong track record of success as a tactician, implementer, and motivator. What kind of work are you looking to do? And he writes back, finally, sales, marketing, management is preferred. Not afraid of a direct contributor role if the quality of life and pay are in line. I've enjoyed digital and mobile advertising, open to hear any opportunity you think I'd be qualified for. So we said, if the plan doesn't work, change the plan, but never the goal. I just sent this to a friend. I thought you'd appreciate it too. What did you enjoy doing the most when you worked in your last few jobs? Doesn't answer. So he reaches out to Billy. Are you free at 7:30 Central Time tonight? I have plans currently, potentially flexible. What would you like to connect regarding? You said you're open to hear about opportunities. I wanted to share one to see if it's a good fit for you. Please understand, I'm appreciative and not trying to be disrespectful. However, I've been bombarded with scams, insurance, educational solicitations, professional coaching, financial planners, and franchise sales options. I'm currently not interested in exploring any of these options at this time. If the opportunity is outside of these realms, I'd be willing to take the call. By the way, I don't think you're being disrespectful. I get people approaching me every day too. What is your experience with network marketing? A question you must ask before you move to the phone. I mean, for all you know, they were already in your company. Multi-level marketing / pyramid selling isn't an area that I'd be interested in exploring further. Thank you for reaching out. I wish you the best. I don't do MLM, and pyramids are illegal. So I don't risk my reputation with these types of companies. Plus, with 2 optometry practices, I would not want a bad reputation. So if you'd like to learn what I do, let me know and I can explain it to you, or I can send you some information that explains it. If not, have a great day. I wish you the best also. Now, if he'd left it alone and not sent this last thing, they'd probably still be connected. Instead, Billy unconnects. I've got a half a dozen more that I'm going to lay out for all of you exactly what to say, how to control the conversation, move everything forward. All right. If you're not talking to 10 people every day, you could be having perfect conversations with people. There is nothing, absolutely nothing to prevent you from being successful. Now, next month is my 27-year anniversary in network marketing. And so I have opened up registrations for my summer top earner retreat. And this one is going to be off the charts. So you can go to maxsteingart.com/retreat. I'm gonna put it in the chat. All right. And the retreat comes, it's a 3-day deal, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're going to teach you all the secrets that the top earners in network marketing know but never talk about. And I want to give you a promo code. We've also put a 2-payment option in it. So you're also going to receive our whale book and our 90-day game plan. Use the promo code. Special promotion. Click apply. The special promo code, special promo. It'll drop the price to $279 or $175, or 2 payments of $145. Now I'm doing something a little different, and that is that as soon as you register for the retreat, we're going to give you access to all the tools. So you'll get the whale book, you'll get the 90-day game plan, plus you'll get the other tools that are going to be available, the other information. There's no place on the planet where you get this kind of information and training. This is what, for those of you who have aspirations to become top earners before the end of the year. You'll get the whale book as soon as you register. You'll get the 90-day game plan as soon as you register. You'll also have access to all of the support tools. We have trainings from $16 million earners, as well as all the other information. If you haven't registered for boot camp, there's still time. I'm going to be shutting boot camp registration down. Again, it all comes down to conversation. It all comes down to talking to the right people. And you are on your way. So. You want to be successful in network marketing? Talk to people. You're going to be talking to people all day long. Until next time, best of luck in building business and God bless. Paul, I'm going to give you a call. I got something I wanted to talk to you about.